Over 3,000 of the world's best Olympic sailors will travel around the globe, from Melbourne, Australia, to Miami, USA, Palma de Mallorca, Spain, Kiev, France, Medemblik, the Netherlands, Kiel, Germany, and Weymouth, England, to determine the champions of the ISAF Sailing World Cup. Finishing well at this regatta is particularly important for U.S. sailors hoping to earn a coveted spot on the U.S. sailing team Alpha Graphics.
You had two ways to take it onto the team. In 2009 and all the World Cup events there, so you have to make 3 top 20s.
So a number of athletes already came to this event already on the team.
But we had this last chance here at this event where if you finish in the top 10% of your event,
we give them a way to sail their way onto the team here.
Part of this regatta are top 2 will move on, and I'm top American so far. So I'll keep doing my best and hope I can stay top 2.
Qualifying for the U.S. sailing team Alpha Graphics is extremely important.
Once you're on the team, there's significantly more funding available.
Also, I get to have a bunch of teammates that help me along, encourage me, and we get to train against each other.
They get access to the coaching, to the PET, to the logistical help, to
weather, media training, all of the things that they're going to need to be ready to
make it to the Olympics.
It supports our path for an Olympic medal for the United States.
The team is looking really strong. This is truly exciting.
In the able-bodied classes, there's 10 events, and we could easily be able to compete for a medal in 4, 5, 6, maybe more classes. On the disabled side, we're going to compete for a medal in all 3 of those without question.
Yeah, we're just trying to sail hard.
And we are up there in the top, and that's where we belong for sure.
It's the morning of day number 4 here at the Rolex Miami OCR, and already you can feel the tension starting to build a bit as the top teams focus on qualifying for the all-important medal round with just 2 days of racing left to do so as we join the action back out on the water with the Laser Fleet. At 104 boats, the men's laser division is the largest in this regatta. As they spread across the line, here's the gun. And Brazil's Bruno Fontes currently leads the division. Halfway up the beat, the majority of the fleet is on starboard in a righty. At the top mark, it's GBR's Nick Thompson, the man who won this regatta last year, in the lead. Back on the line with the women's laser radial division. The fleet spread out across it, and the pin looks strong. Here's the gun. Got to be at least 1 boat over early. Committee boat and stands by with the X flag. So far, all clear. First shift is a strong lefty. Back to a righty, Paige Raley is in phase as she works her way to the front of the fleet. Back in the men's division, Nick Thompson is still out in front. He's 2nd overall for the regatta and looking strong right now. And at the finish, it's Thompson who hangs on for the win. Downwind in front of the fleet for the women's laser radials, it's Heidi Tenkanen from Finland. And she's still in command at the leeward mark. Back in about 15th place is our current division leader, Paige Raley.
It's going really good so far. I've been very consistent in all my results. It's getting narrow and more narrow. I would like to win the event. Just gotta keep being consistent, taking one race at a time.
We leave the laser radials and head over to the women's RSX windsurfing division. Definitely some of the coolest boats afloat. All of the boats stand still, or the boards rather, on the line, waiting for the gun before taking off to full speed. 3, 2, 1, and with that, they're off. Spain's Marina Albou currently leads this division. Dorian van Rieselberg from the Netherlands currently leads the RSX men's division, who are off the line next. Blanca Marchon in the RSX women's takes the gun just ahead of her teammate, Marina Albou. We join the action in the final race of the day in the super fast 49ers. New Zealand's Peter Burling and Blair Tuke are in the lead. Beautiful work at the set. That kite goes up and the boat takes off on a plane downwind. 2nd and 3rd about 4 boat lengths back. This fleet is close. FRA4, that's Manu Diane and Stephanie Christie's. They're currently leading the division. They find a hole, tack in about 6th place. The fleet very close together. The boats precariously on the edge of wiping out at all times. The crews hanging out on the wires while trying to maneuver, set the spinnakers. The skipper keeping the boats on a plane. It is all on in the 49er class. 80% of the boat out of the water. The New Zealand team flies downwind to the right-hand side. But from the left side downwind, it's Finnish team of Lori Lettine and Kali Bask who take the lead. Lots of shifts on this track, as we've seen already a lead change downwind. The fleets are splitting the leeward gates, which tells you that it's a very even race course. It's a left-hand shift under the Miami skyline and a course change as well as we head back upwind. Playing the shifts beautifully, it's Lettinen and Bass continuing to lead out in front.
I'm Lauri Lehtinen from Finland. So far we're in 5th place. But still, the regatta is only halfway sailed. I think we will still come and win this regatta.
Lettinen and Bask making it look easy at the windward mark for the set. The French team of Jan Rochereau and Morgan Legravre are in 2nd place. Another top team in the 49er division is Denmark's Simon Karstoff and John Unbay. They're in 3rd place. There's our New Zealanders who led the windward mark the first time, back in 4th. The division leaders Manu Diane and Stephanie Christitz are back in about 8th place. It's a big right-hand shift which has a lot of the boats setting and rolling into an immediate dive. They can't, however, 2 boats in their way. They split down the center. Unmatched all the way to the finish. It's Lori Lettinen and Kaje Bass from Finland, and they take the gun. The action is really starting to heat up as we wind down to the final day of qualifying for the medal round here at the Rolex Miami OCR. And we'll be bringing you all of the action on the water tomorrow, so stay with us. I'm Tucker Thompson. We'll see you then.